Thank you so much, CJ. Thank you so much, CJ. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you enjoy that performance, why don't you fully please appreciate him? Appreciate him. Amazing. It continues to baffle me how cutting through strings constantly like that, one can produce sound and tunes. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Nigeria is blessed with so much talent. All right, we've gone from the guitar to the violin. It's time to do a bit of laughter. Yes, it's time to crack you all up a little bit so that we can now face some of the main business of the day. And ladies and gentlemen, this evening I'm excited to have in the building a very good friend of mine, one of the funniest comedians in Nigeria. I just had to save him for now to be sure that you all are done with your dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, the foundation is doing, and then they are bringing their good work to Lagos. I just want to remind them, and you miss your flight. Abroad, they will tell you, I'm afraid, I'm afraid. You're the one in trouble, yet they're the one afraid. I'm afraid, I'm afraid. But in this country, they say, sir, you have missed your flight. Just say one sentence. What can we do? You see that sentence? What can we do? They can go and call pilots. Come down, somebody they come. There is ease here. Abroad, there is a way. This is Friday night. Young people are doing anyhow. By this time, you're abroad, you do anyhow, police stop you, they give you balloon to blow, boss, they write you ticket, they draw line for you, you begin to draw like a guy that is toddler, learning how to walk. But in this country, you come back from club 3 a.m., you will boldly tell police say, park. You police say, officer, I don't hide. Officer will say, boy, they enjoy you. Is that the kind of place you want to run away and live? No. By the way, I think I'm personally connected to Connak Foundation because when they were doing the video, I heard they mentioned the community of my in-laws, Afugiri. I married from Omakam in Afugiri. So Connak Foundation, thank you for helping my in-laws. Yes. I'm from River State, but I have always had love for the eastern part of Nigeria for several reasons. First of all, Igbo men are the most humble ever you will ever meet. Igbo man is staying in a mansion in Banana Island, he will still tell you, I'm on a yard. Igbo man will have a big shopping mall the size of this hotel, he will still tell you, I'm on a shed. They are always humble. One day I was in the plane, I was sitting down in business class, thinking I had made it. And then the next economy seat behind me, 2 Igbo men were discussing. I was just hearing from them. Ingenya the 482, Ingenya the 189, Maka Ingenya the 615 is million they're talking about here. Ingenya the when I had Ingenya the 2.5, I said, they have entered billion. I came out from my business class seat. I said, sir, please come forward, come and sit, please. This is where you belong. He said, no, don't worry, we are 2. I went to meet one man. Hey, stand up. He said, how much is your account? 100. Come here. Senior men are here. I love the Igbo because one thing about them, you see, God has blessed them with a natural linguistic tendency. No matter how they want to be literary giants, you will still feel an Igbo-ness when they speak, which is lovely. You can identify. It's called cultural identity. I was on a plane from France to Lagos, and this guy came from America. He was even speaking with American. I said, yo, I like your comedy, man. You're doing great, man. I was even trying to keep up. Yes, my brother. Thank you. And I asked him one question. I said, so what are you going to do when you get back? When you land Lagos? He said, well, I'm just going to go to Owerri. That's a video. I'm just going to go to Owerri, and I'm going to have a good time with my boys. We're going to chill. And then I'm going to go to Mbise. And then I'm going to see my grandmom. And then from there, I'm going to Anambra for my sister's wedding. I said, hey, I knew eventually it would come out. And to think that as far, we were in the gym, working out. The gym instructor, from the way you sound, you would think Tyson Beckford is the one training you. Everybody move to the left, to the right. Finally, he revealed himself. All right, everybody straight. I said, hey, you will show yourself. And then when I saw it eventually, it was my wife who happened to be a fantastic newscaster, Millicent Walker of Channels TV. That's my wife. She speaks English so much that in the Catholic Church, when we are wedding, when she gave first reading, the priest said, young man, don't bother to read second reading. She will do the two. Because how nicely she sang. It took me 7 years of marriage to discover her own. One day, she was giving instruction to the nannies, and then she called them, comfort, make sure when I leave, the children have chocolate, hot chocolate, they drink their hot chocolate and their hamburger, and then let them have them their brunch plantain chips, and then in the evening, let them eat beans and plantain. I said, hey, finally, you came out. You couldn't have hidden this long. But anyway, I just want to say one more thing real quick. Nigeria is our country. Football is the only thing that brings us together. However, I'm not happy with our players. I'm personally happy that they did not qualify for this World Cup. Because if they did, they would have put us under emotional stress. You know, our Super Eagles are the people, when they go for any tournament, they will win the first match to give you hope. Then the second match, they withdraw. Once they draw, every Nigerian turns into a statistician. We begin to calculate. If Algeria lose 3-0, now you won't score. And Cote d'Ivoire draw 2-2. Then we lose 1-0. It will be now be 6 points odd. What kind of stress is that? But the one that breaks my heart most is the English that they speak. It touches me deeply, deeply, deeply. You know, when you see them, that's why I always tell people, I can see Governor Lee Elimoke there. Please, sir, tell them when the Super Eagles finish training, in the evening, let them do English class. It will help. Because 2013, when we won the Nations Cup, I don't know what happened to Super Sports. They went to interview Emmanuel Emenike. And they went to him and said, yo, Emmanuel, how do you feel about the victory of the Super Eagles? We thank God. Even though many people back home didn't believe it, we thank God. The lady took the microphone back. So what does this mean for the development of football, especially in the development of the youth, making sure that they're connected to the grassroots and the GDP rate, making sure that Nigeria stays centripetal and centrifugal force with all the market forces in the stock exchange, putting Africa in the pedestal of local economy, saying that the oil can diversify into spiritual organizations. It just thank God all the time and give God praise. Thank you very much, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. That's my time. Thank you so very much, my brother, Dan the Humorous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are gradually getting to the serious business of the day. And while Dan the Humorous was performing, a brother in whom I'm well pleased, one of Nigeria's musical icons, a man whose music broke the barrier for the first time for the Nigerian artists and went global in a very strong way, especially for this next generation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the legendary Two-Face Idibia in the building. Bro. Always a pleasure to see you, bro. All right, we're gradually getting to business. And it's not like we've not been doing business. You know, when an Igbo man say we are getting to business, it means that we are gradually getting to the money part. Because of the nature of what I do, sometimes people say, are you ever serious? I say, my brother, I am very, very serious, especially when I want to transfer money to someone. I make sure that I count the zeros properly. Because any 1 0 where you add extra, my brother, it will pain you. Well. I'm an Igbo man. We don't joke with numbers. That is why if you enter inside main market, when an Igbo trader, they balance account. As in they busy, they count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Even if you enter, say good afternoon, so I say 55, my brother. You know, that's so. We know one lose count. Make greeting, they one side. So we'll soon get to the money matter of tonight. But before then, there are information that I think we need to have. I know Nigerians very well. I have a long list of dignitaries who just joined us. And I think it's only proper that we take some time to quickly recognize them. And when we are done with that, I jump back into business. So Amana, please, can you do us the honor?
All right, very quickly, I'd like to recognize some of our legal friends our learned practitioners who just walked in here. They've been here for quite a while. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to recognize Anire Kanyi and Kofo Koka. Can we please give them a round of applause? The managing director of Dipson Group of Companies is here with us, and none other than Oladipo Bakari. Can we please receive him with a round of applause? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to recognize the presence of Chief Pius Okibo Jr., who is also here with us. Can we please appreciate him with a round of applause? Thank you so much. All right.
All right, thank you very much. We are going to play you a video. Please, we need your attention on the screen. And after this video, a gentleman will come up here to talk to us before we take the next video. But this particular video is about the Connak Foundation Medical Outreach. So please, ladies and gentlemen, attention on the screen as we share this video with you. Engineer, I need some audio. If I don't get audio, then you have to play back.
My chair. No, I can't have another set.
Engineer, we must get the audio right, because we need to hear what.
First day of the free medical, and we trust God that it's going to be a great one. Already people are filled everywhere. We have over 1,000 people before 8 o'clock.
We came to provide free medical care, and we are in Afugri in partnership with Connak.
I pray, Holy Spirit, that you would guide and direct them, that physically they may be healed, but even more important, may they come to know Jesus even better. Hallelujah. Amen.
Faith Care, our mission is to bring health, hope, and healing to and through the healthcare community. We provide doctors and nurses and pharmacists, and those in the healthcare field, but also those outside the healthcare field. So we'll partner with churches or local organizations, so as Connak, to provide care for their community.
This is the second day we are here again, and it's been an amazing journey, and we see people giving hope, we see lives turned around, and for us, it's a call by God, and we just obey, and He's doing His thing.
The organization is carrying out operations. We've done a lot of fibroid operations, giving it free to people, hernia, appendix, and the organization provided enough medication.
Provided various medical services, distributing eyeglasses, doing dental care, whatever the need is, we just try to provide those type of services for the community.
I am head of triage today, and I'm a registered nurse. So I'm going to show you around. Let's go. We have 7 doctors in the house. 2 down there, 1 here, family medicine here, and we have specialty doctors, which are our pediatric doctors. We have our wonderful nursing staff up here taking vitals, and there are EMTs up here as well, also from the United States, and they are taking our blood pressures and the pulses and respiratory rates for everybody. The nurses and the EMTs up front are telling us, do they need to go to surgical? Do they need to see eye? Do they need to see dental? Do they need to see general or pediatrics? And that's where we will send them once they're on this side. So down at the very bottom, we have our surgery waiting area. This is our eye clinic. They are doing anything from eye drops to cataract stuff. And then we're going to move down. This is our lab department. So in our lab department, they're doing anything from pregnancy tests to cholesterol. They're treating pediatrics in there as well. Over here is the theater. In the operating room, they are doing a multitude of surgeries. There's multiple beds in there, and then just curtains, those privacy curtains in between the patients, but it works very well because we can get a lot done in a short amount of time. This is our dental waiting area, so they're waiting out front with us first, and then we send them back here. And these are our wonderful dentists in here. We have our pharmacy. We'll head on in. So this is our wonderful pharmacy team that is sorting out all the pills for us, right? And then over here is where we are dispensing the medications to the patients.
Over the last 2 days, we're seeing almost 1,300 patients. As of today, we've already distributed over 400 cars, and we're seeing more patients that have long lines that's still waiting to come in to be seen.
Are you ready? Yes, you just please. There's a lab. Okay.
The crowd is overwhelming. There are literally about 5,000 to 7,000 people over there under the canopy. So we're doing the best we can to see as many as possible.
Let's see what you did.
What we do is comprehensive, ranging from primary care, specialized surgical care, and spiritual counseling. Primary care including pediatrics, adult medicine, obstetrics, gynecology, and then of course we have general surgery and other specialized surgical care. We have dentistry, we have eye clinic, ophthalmology, and optometry for vision.
This outfit has been a great one. We have seen a lot of patients in need, and we've carried out a lot of operations.
The first thing was that they could provide blood for such a free medical. Blood was available. They transfused that person. One of them, they gave 2 pints of blood. It's wonderful.
A lot of the patients are so happy and they've gotten treatment for free. And some of them have been booked in other hospitals. They're just waiting to get money for some time. So I think it's been quite a successful outing. A lot of drugs that were brought by the US team were almost getting exhausted because of the number of people beyond our expectations. But the Connak Foundation has even stepped in to provide more. So we don't really have any problem with supplies now. We have more than enough to continue the project.
It is the last day of clinic. We are working a 4-hour increment today. It's going to be a very emotional day. As you can see behind me, we have a lot of people waiting today, and they're just waiting in line to see the doctor. They already received their cards, but there are some more that will get new cards today. I'm just hoping I can spread the word of God with as many people as I can today and just do His will here in Nigeria. I also just want to say thank you to Faith Care for allowing me to do this. I do volunteer with Faith Care in the States, but this is totally different than what I do in the States, and this has been an opportunity of a lifetime. And Connak has been amazing. Oh my word, they gave us this place to have our clinic in. They have been giving us food all week. They have given us staff members to just make everything run smoothly. And I don't think we could have done this without Connak. We definitely could not have served this amount of people without Connak Foundation.
Chimero.
We'll get to that. Engineer, pause it. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for the patience to go with us on that medical outreach journey. That is part of what this great foundation has been doing, ways they've been touching lives all across. And we had to just capture, it is not easy to put together so many days of work into just an 8 or less minutes of a clip. Much more happened in the course of that. We'll be seeing other videos as we make progress. The whole idea is for all of us here this evening, especially those who don't fully have a grasp of what the foundation is doing, to get to appreciate the level of work that this foundation is doing. So that by the time we get to the point where you will show your support, you would have fully understood what the foundation is all about. All right, at this point, I'd like to invite a gentleman who will talk to us briefly before we take the next clip. And after that, we'll go into something very, very special that I would like all of us to please partake. Right now, please join me as I welcome here Architect Obi Ota. Please, a round of applause for Architect Obi. He will talk to us briefly, then we'll play you an animation of the community hospital project.
So the design of the hospital is basically simple. The idea was driven surgery for those difficult operations they couldn't do. So we decided we needed to have So instead of having just one medical outreach every year, we can now have 2 or 3 medical outreach every year. So now this design was focused on, one, trying to get a facility that will have a plaza for people to sit down and a room for those surgeries to happen. The second aspect of the design really is the telemedicine. Our sponsors in the US, or people who are partners in the US, Jackson Healthcare, are interested in telemedicine. So they wanted us to have a room for telemedicine that they're going to be able to work with the doctors in the US and talk to doctors here to be able to operate on difficult operations. That to me is the money aspect of the operation, because anybody can go from Lagos to the village or to this location and do a difficult surgery and pay to allow us to take care of the people that we're treating for free. So the hospital starting out is doing 3 things, essentially. We're trying to have a facility where we can do medical missions very well, effectively, 3 times a year at the very minimum. And then we're trying to have a telemedicine facility to be able to do those difficult surgeries, working with our partners in Atlanta, US. And then the third aspect is the daily taking care of our people. So we're going to have 3-4 doctors there 24 hours, talking about hygiene, talking to our old people about exercise and good nutrition and all of that stuff. So this hospital is a very simple hospital. We're trying to use materials that you don't have to paint. There's a lot of brick, there's solar energy, and the idea is, frankly, if we can get this to work and pull this off, then we should be able to partner with our friends in different parts of Nigeria. So we should have a community hospital in every part of Nigeria if we can get this to work. So that's the simple idea of this design. And thank you so much for coming to look at this event and coming to see what we're trying to do. And we need your support. The hospital is a very big project. I don't know where to begin, but it's not like anything we've done before. So this is mega, and it will require all the help we can get. Yes, we're going to get help from the people in the US, but we also require help from our friends here in Nigeria. And the same help you are giving us today, we promise to give you when the hospital is in your own community next year, 2 years from now. So thanks again for coming, and just watch. Thanks.
Okay, just for clarity, the clip that you've been seeing is not the project is referring to. We'll now play you that clip. So please pay attention. Thank you. The video, please. expecting people to please applaud this wonderful design. This is a video animation of the community hospital. You can imagine how easy it will be for this medical outreach when you have a facility like this on ground, and how it will impact on the quality of lives of those who will benefit from these services. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make an immediate quick adjustment to the program. There are certain things that should come before the appeal, but I just think it is better to strike the metal when it's hot. Since we have seen the design, the gentleman talked to us about this design, please permit me to invite Dr. Oke Ota to please set the tone for the appeal. Please, a round of applause for Doctor. For Doctor, if he's around. Doctor, please come on stage here, join us. Let's do this. Because this project, this facility coming to life depends on how much support this foundation gets. Doc, this is the microphone.
This is my namesake, but I don't have a sense of humor, so don't look at me. You won't be laughing. I just want to start by saying thank you for being here. You know, when I say thank you to you as family, I'm intentional in my choice of word. Family, because you took out time. This is Lagos. You took out time to be present here with us. So please, know this, we are grateful. You know, trust, the word trust, happens to be the fulcrum on which pretty much every bit of philanthropy occurs, and occurs well. Indeed, the word trust is what keeps the wheel going in human relationships. So if you take nothing away from this event, I want you to understand that the chain of trust that brought you here is never going to be broken. The circle of trust that keeps you here is never going to be broken. There is a filter that goes all the way from the founder of this foundation. It is DNA laced with integrity. It is passion for making change to those amongst us that are vulnerable. I think with the founder, it's an innate quality. But I also find this passion seems to go through, and this quality seems to go through most, if not all, of the Connak Foundation members. So if it's not innate, I believe it's going to be acquired. So when you think about reaching out and reaching deep, remember the mission and vision and the underlying tone in those statements. We're trying to empower the youths. We're trying to empower the women so that they can make the change. We want to provide, strengthen, fortify, cement their economic capacities. And you've seen tons of videos, and you'll see more, you'll read more. Don't tell me that the musician singing this evening did not touch you. That voice is amazing. When you look at that and you find that there are so much, just so much talent out there, and that's just one bit. And now we talk about medical, hospital. We're talking, rather than every Christmas, we're talking a situation where there will be people standing by, ready to take care of the most vulnerable. It's a new day, ladies and gentlemen. It's a new day. Please, think about it. Join us. And remember, as you watch me, the word trust that brought you here The chain, the circle is never going to be broken. You may not have met me before, but whoever brought you here, invited you here that you trust, please continue to trust that person and know that what we say we will do, we will actually surpass. I want to thank you once again for coming. I want to let you know that Connak Foundation stands slightly different from a lot of other organizations. I don't say this meekly. I say this with a lot of truth behind it. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join us. Join us. Let's make this happen. And indeed, just like the architect said, when this goes or comes to bear and we find it's workable, it's coming to a community close to you. Let's also understand that most of what Connak Foundation does, pulling out the youths that would otherwise go astray, there's no border for this. There's no defined entity that encloses these youths to this community or that community. They go where they go. So there's so much. We are at a stage where we're bringing synergy, we're bringing symbiotic relationships. So many other people are doing NGO work. But if we find one NGO, one foundation that seems to be doing something good, let's go headlong and support them, knowing that in this new age, we can channel our resources, we can have people say, hey, let's partner with these guys. We don't always have to reinvent the wheel. We don't. I won't take too much more of your time, but please remember, trust the fulcrum on which a lot of philanthropy works exists right here in Connak Foundation. It will not be broken. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I don't want to walk around and bring your money, but you know, the cards are within the packages, and right there you can actually go ahead and, you know, put down the amount you're going to give. If you want me to come to the table and talk some more, I will, but I won't. But yes, we have within the packages, there's a little card that has the, you know, amount you're going to give. It has all the information, where you're texting it to, and all that. And if you have any problem finding the card, please kindly raise your hand. We have hostesses that will come to your aid and help you get that done. And if there are any questions, please, we're happy to respond. Okay, the card is right there. Right. Good.
Okay, now that he's talked about the cards, you have seen the design. The foundation has been introduced to you. You've seen the wonderful work they're doing. The cards are there. We know the times that we're living. We don't expect that we have to call people by their names to come up to announce anything. No, that is why we've done it in a very, yeah. So as you fill in those cards, we'll have our representative go around and pick up the cards. So please, once you're done filling, it will be easier for us if you indicate by a show of hand, and they'll come. Yeah, please. The gentleman on that table is waving the card. He's done. Please, can somebody attend to him quickly? We have to be fast about that. Okay. We need more than one person doing that. So while you're please filling those cards, you have seen the size of the project that needs to be done. You understand the importance. I'm sure everybody here knows the importance of doing that hospital, you know. medical tourism, limiting the number of people who will have to waste resources to fly overseas, cuts down emergency time. You know, people get quality health care, and of course you prolong their lives. You know, all of us have family members who are still in rural communities. Not everyone can afford to fly overseas for little things. So anything that you do today goes a long way towards actualizing this dream. And while we are at it, while we are filling out those forms, please permit me to also play a goodwill video. We'll play a goodwill video. Some people have sent, some of our partners have sent goodwill messages. Please, as you feel, those who are done feeling, you can put your eyes on the screen. But those who are still feeling, we don't want to distract you. We know the work you're doing. So please, can we play the goodwill message video?
You can work to support the Connak Foundation and the great things that they are doing. I've known Obi for many years. I worked with him professionally, worked with him personally. He spent a lot of time in my home, and I know him to be a man of great integrity, a great vision, and most importantly, a great sense of responsibility in what he can do to help improve the lives of the people around him. We are so glad to be a part of this effort, to be supporting the great work that's being done, and encourage you to consider how you can be a part of this effort as well. Thank you, and I hope to meet many of you soon.
Hello, sending greetings from the United States. This is Vincent Forbes, the former Executive Director of Faith Care. Just want to take this moment to thank you for the fantastic work that you're doing at Connak. Congratulations on another successful year. I want to say a special thank you to Ken, to Charles, to Miss Margaret, and to Carol, not only for the phenomenal work that you're doing in Nigeria, but also for your friendship, for your support, for your love, for the Nigeria Faith Care team. Thank you so much. On behalf of Monica and the boys, we just want to let you know that we miss you, we love you, and as your brother in Christ, praying God's continued blessing over your life, your ministry, your nation. May God continue to bless you and keep you in his loving and protective arms. God bless and congratulations.
Congratulations, Connak Foundation, for your expansion into Lagos State. I am so excited with the growth of Connak Foundation.
I'm seeing a man when a woman is supposed to be talking. What's going on? Engineer, we are trying to do world-class stuff here, and you're taking us back to the Stone Age? And so you they do? What's going on? You want to play back that video again quickly so that we can make progress? Why don't we have audio and visuals in sync? Do it, take two quickly. If you need some time to...
Hi, my name is Shane Jackson. I'm president of Jackson Healthcare, one of the largest providers of healthcare services in the United States. I want to say greetings and tell you how excited we are to be partners with all of you as you consider how you can work to support the Connak Foundation and the great things that they are doing. I've known Obi for many years. I worked with him professionally, worked with him personally. He spent a lot of time in my home, and I know him to be a man of great integrity, a great vision, and most importantly, a great sense of responsibility in what he can do to help improve the lives of the people around him. We are so glad to be a part of this effort, to be supporting the great work that's being done, and encourage you to consider how you can be a part of this effort as well. Thank you, and I hope to meet many of you soon.
Hello, sending greetings from the United States. This is Vincent Forbes, the former Executive Director of Faith Care. Just want to take this moment to thank you for the fantastic work that you're doing at Connak. Congratulations on another successful year. I want to say a special thank you to Ken, to Charles, to Miss Margaret, and to Carol, not only for the phenomenal work that you're doing in Nigeria, but also for your friendship, for your support, for your love, for the Nigeria Faith Care team. Thank you so much. On behalf of Monica and the boys, we just want to let you know that we miss you, we love you, and as your brother in Christ, praying God's continued blessing over your life, your ministry, your nation. May God continue to bless you and keep you in his loving and protective arms. God bless and congratulations.
Congratulations, Connak Foundation, for your expansion into Lagos State. I am so excited with the growth of Connak Foundation and the work that Connak has done over the years. I know one of the amazing things that I found working with Connak is how they are just touching different sectors, the health, education, labor, how they have impacted the lives of thousands of people, and how we look at it more as creating, like improving the well-being of an individual. I think your work is going to go global. I think that your genuineness in your work, your determination, your commitment is like no other, and is what we need more of. And we know that, just with Connak in our midst, as you continue to go from state to state and country to country, that we know that great things, we expect great things in the future. Congratulations, and it's an honor and a privilege to have any association with Connak Foundation, because you people have taught us and inspired us a whole lot. Take care.
Greetings, Kenneth. It's Peter Schnatz from Faith Care, and great to chat, at least by video, wish I were face to face. I have fond recollections of our time there a couple years ago now, where we were able to partner together with Connak and you as we brought care to many needy people. I understand that Delhi and the Faith Care team, Dr. Monday, will be able to meet up with you soon. We are continuing to pray for and very encouraged by your support of Faith Care and what we're doing. I hope you've seen, and if not, hope you'll see soon the progress that we're making on the hospital. And we are hoping to have a grand opening. I'd love to have it when I'm there. Sometime I'll be there, planning to come February of 23. We're hoping to have the building done and ready to open this summer. So sometime between this summer and February 23, we'd love to have a grand opening, and we'd love to have you and Connak there. But again, we just are so appreciative of your support, your commitment to the work that will be done. We look forward to serving many, many people in the years to come through the Faith Care Hospital. And at Faith Care, we are committed to bringing health, hope, and healing. And we look forward to seeing you soon. On behalf of Faith Care, the Board of Directors, our new Executive Director, Crystal, and the Faith Care Nigeria team, Dr. Monday, Dr. Gabriel, Dele, and the whole crew, we send our greetings in the Lord's name. Amen.
Hi, I'm Eric Riesenberg, former CEO of the Atlanta Center for Medical Research, the largest independent clinical research facility in the world, and now Managing Partner and CFO of Vogel Earth Ventures. I'm here to show my support for Obi, who's an incredible person with remarkable attributes. I feel honored to be asked to be a part of the Connak event to provide the much needed and important support for the community. Obi has been a longtime friend of me and my family. I've had him at many major important life events. I've had the pleasure of personally working with Obi and can attest to his unwavering integrity. His dedication to producing the best in all he does is unbelievable. I'm proud to know Obi and honored to have called him a friend.
Hi, my name is Dr. Kelechi Letterman. I'm a Nigerian physician based in Houston, Texas. I would like to say a big congratulations to Connak Foundation for 10 years of community service. I would also like to congratulate them for their biggest launch. Connak Foundation plans to launch in Houston with SDOA Architects, and I look forward to that occasion. I'd also like to talk about my friend, Obi Uta. I have known him since I was in medical school. Obi is very wonderful. He's a meticulous, dedicated architect. He puts his heart and soul in everything he does. And Connak Foundation is just an example of what he does. It's an opportunity for physicians like myself who are being based in the USA to come home to Nigeria and practice. It's a big opportunity for us to be able to give back to the community, and I'm so excited to be part of this venture. Once again, I would like to say congratulations to everyone, and thanks for all you do.
Greetings. My name is C.C. Lee. I'm the founder and the president of Stowe Architects in Houston. And today I'm very honored to testament for my good friend, Obi Uta. Obi, I know him more than 15 years. He is my partner of Stowe Architects in Nigeria. And I'm very pleased that we can involve with Connak Foundation's Community Hospital Project. Obi is trustworthy, a man of integrity. I believe he will deliver a superb job for the community, and that I hope I can visit the community when it is finished. So.
All right. Thank you to all those who sent goodwill messages. We really appreciate it. We had to play that. Please bear with us. I know we had to, in fact, the reason we have most of these things on video is that is one effective way to save time. You know, make it very concise, make it tight, so that we don't have to keep you here longer than necessary. But we have one of our partners, permit me to say that, Faith Care Incorporated, and their representative is here with us this evening. Please, a round of applause for Mr. Dele Oyelade. Mr. Dele Oyelade, please come forward. Briefly talk to us. Then after that, we'll cut this lovely 10th anniversary cake. It's important to mark this celebration. And if we are lucky, one of Nigeria's finest will serenade us briefly and we'll make progress.
Thank you very much. We want to thank Connak Foundation for everything that they have been. Some of you watched the video like the MC said. The video you saw for the medical outreach is just like 10 minutes, but what went down in that 1 week, when we went back, you know, to our office and we were looking at the work that was done, it was like a miracle of some sort, because that amount of work that was done in 1 week, we looked at it and said, in an established hospital in this country, it will take a well-functioning general hospital close to a year to have over 200 surgeries of diverse kind being done. And this is what Connak did in 1 week. Over 5,000 patients were seen within that 1 week. Up till now, in my office, we still don't know how these people put it together. And to tell you that, this whole thing happened in Connak office. We had to, they transformed the whole. When I went to the office for the first time to visit, and they told me this is where we're going to use for the outreach, and I said, how is it going to happen? But when the team came, within a month, these people are just like magicians. I believe them that when they say they're going to do this hospital, they will do it. And I have the words from my people that we are ready to come and perform the same miracle that was done in 2019. We will do it again with you over and over again because you are a worthy partner. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. Our friends from Faith Care Incorporated. Okay. Sir, I'm going to make a bit of an adjustment again because I feel kind of awkward that this anniversary cake has been sitting here looking so beautiful and we are yet to cut it. I don't want some of our guests to leave without taking a bite out of this anniversary cake. So please, at this point, permit me to invite the founder and the entire management team of this great foundation to come together so that we can make this a family affair. Please, I want us to free our hands and give a warm welcome to a very distinguished gentleman, a man I admire so much, Mr. Ken Nnamdi Ukago. Please, a round of applause. Please.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The CEO of Connak Foundation, please can you come forward? Please, the team, can you come around? Please, can you come around the cake? Let us celebrate this 10th anniversary. It's one of the high points of this night's event. You would be the one, the CEO. Yes, with your support and encouragement and your wonderful team around you, we'll do this. And as we are rounding it up to sustain the spirit of celebration, I will beg my very good friend and one of Nigeria's legends to join me so that we can do a happy birthday something for them here. So ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause for Two-Face Idibia, aka Two Papa. Let him join me here. We are here together to support all of you as you call this cake. Two, stay with me, my brother here. Let us be here and watch these people. After we do small birthday for them. All right, are we ready, people? Wherever you are, point your hands in the direction of the cake. Point your hands in that direction. Yes, those holding the knife, hold the knife. As we do a countdown, since we are celebrating 10, we'll do 10 to 1 on one you cut. We are ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave you in the hands of Two Baba. Everybody around the cake will form a big circle here so that Two Baba can do an anniversary song for all of us. Can we do a big circle here? DJ, I'll take it away for us, please. Let's go. Let's do an anniversary dance around here. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I love you. Yes, sir. I love you. Yes, sir.
Yes, so a big circle here. I want you around here. The entire Connak family. Be around here.
To be the kind of baby, special kind of loving me. Every time that I look into your eyes, I see fire in there. And if you look into my eyes, you see desire in there. Desire. I said if love is a crime, I want to be wanted. Yeah. Said if love is a with your astonishing beauty. See, I know what I'm feeling in my heart and in my soul. Oh, I know that it is love. And I know that this love will show me sent from up above. It's you the only one that I think of. You are my African queen. And I know that it means that you're the only one that I will serve. I'll give you my heart, my love, my body and my money. Every other thing you think of, enough. Who could think of everything that God has done? Who could think of ever hurting you? Sacrifice my all, I'll give it all to you. Cause you are my African queen. Sing it out. You are my African queen. I say you are the girl of my dream. You take me where I've never been. You make my heart go ting-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, you are my African queen. I say you are the girl of my dreams. And you remind me of one thing. And that is the African dream. Yes, sir. I beg you. I want to make some noise for Connak Foundation. Just clap for Connak Foundation. Incredible job, incredible journey, man. This is very, very impressive. And I pray for continued strength, continued support.